Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Netgear A6210 USB 3.0 dual band Wi-Fi adapter. Of course, this uses your USB 3.0 connection in order to add high-speed Wi-Fi connectivity to your desktop or laptop computer. So whether you already have Wi-Fi and just want to improve it, or are completely lacking it, this is a good route to go. Very similar to the Linksys USB 3.0 adapter that I unboxed a little while back, which has been a great performer so far. So I'm interested to see how the Netgear version, which is actually a newer or at least more recently revised piece of hardware, this, I believe, was launched over the course of the summer. The revision in the model number merely being that it's now the 6210. I'm not sure how much they did in terms of changing hardware, but essentially the same promise with regard to performance. All of the marketing at the bottom right there, as far as their own Genie software app, and of course easy installation. Online gaming, you're not going to have a problem. HD streaming, even multiple HD streaming. But that is pretty much, I would say, standard or par for the course when it comes to AC connectivity if this is going to deliver on real speeds. Of course, beamforming, I'm not going to get too technical here. One thing I like about this device is that it does have its own mount and essentially will sit away from the machine that you're using it with. Some people will prefer solutions like the Linksys that plug directly into the machine. But in my opinion, this conceptually, in terms of an engineering approach, is a superior solution. However, that does not mean that this product will actually be superior. And generally, I always recommend that you go with the manufacturer of your router. Less finger pointing will occur as a result, but that doesn't mean necessarily that the manufacturer of your router is going to make the better USB adapter, and that's one of the reasons I'll be testing this with my Linksys WRT 1900 AC. So you can see the promise of all the different, or rather the performance associated features and applications. But let me go ahead and get this thing out of the box. Really, the number we care about is right there, and that is that full speed, the 1200 AC, at least how they get to that number, which is that you get 300 over one band and 867 over the other. So let me go ahead and open this up. And again, as far as performance goes, the Linksys has been great. I didn't mention retail pricing on this, and there's a reason, because this does retail for $70, as did the Linksys, but they've come down in price a lot, and that's because, quite frankly, most products these days do have their own Wi-Fi on board, even desktops for that matter. So it's really more of a matter of what you personally choose at this point. There we have it. Installation guide. Not too surprising. Basically just telling you how to set it up. Again, that whole docking station, which I like. Get this, as far away, or make sure that you have clearance around your other USB ports. This way, I'm not saying that the Linksys does block other ports, but it is a big piece of hardware to have to stick directly in to your USB port. So you actually do need some clearance. Your driver disk, I believe, or resource disk. And then here we go. This is the actual dock. And this is nothing new, by the way. This is something that Netgear's been doing for a long time, and essentially they've improved upon, hopefully. The USB 3.0, again, this isn't their first time doing this, but this is the most recent revision. That's why I'm sharing it with all of you. And a decent amount of length on this cable, so that pretty much you can get it away from the machine, put it wherever you like. Of course, this is the adapter itself, reminding you to run that installation disk before connecting this for the first time, and I suggest that you do that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you're looking at the adapter. The radio is built in, and that's what's appealing to me about this. So beyond just having the dock so that you can actually get this away from your system, have clearance on ports, also theoretically the fact that we've got this whole antenna array at least seems to make more sense than the Linksys approach. Your WPS button right there so that you can link it up with a single push. Trying to get that in focus for you. But of course that box making it so that it will not cooperate. And that's pretty much it. Nothing else really to share here. I will of course be updating all of you, the Netgear logo or branding right across the front. And I like the idea. It's all going to be about whether or not this outperforms the Linksys. And so far, I have not been disappointed with the Linksys. Really, I just like the design of this more. And again, this is a newer product. They both run around the same price through Amazon. I'll throw a link in the description to both, and maybe the review or unboxing rather of the Linksys product as well, for those of you who are more inclined to go down that road. But this is a great way to extend, improve your Wi-Fi, especially AC connectivity, if you have an AC capable router. Otherwise, you're kind of throwing money into a hole. Even though it is nice to future-proof, you can get traditional USB Wi-Fi adapters for pennies on the dollar compared to what these USB 3.0 AC capable connections are running right now. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. And of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.